MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Arenado and Stanton preparing to do battle. Coming up next. Tom Kohler, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
DJ LeMahieu strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the night is over for strike 1 as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. This Marlin Ball Club Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Charlie Blackmon will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin playing.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag here from Hechavarria, and he is gone at second base.
Boy, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Ozuna, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he's safe.
Batting third.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's had just an excellent season so far, and maybe he can go on a little home run binge here and get him into that #1 spot in home runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The throw will go to third. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Yelich going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
Ben Paulson.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Paulson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And not in time as the second run scores.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
Gerardo Parra set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Posed.
So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 2 and the Marlins nothing. Miguel Gonzalez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here on this one.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And the Marlins are off and running here in the inning with a leadoff triple.
Oh, and a great way to start the home half of the first. Leadoff triple puts pressure on this pitcher right from the start tonight.
Christian Yelich will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black or even a little off of it.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
And after the leadoff triple, now this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Giancarlo Stanton comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. In there, no balls and a strike.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Bases are empty, one man out. Strike two.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
You know, guys, I think everybody should be keeping an eye on Christian Yelich. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. To his left, Paulson. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 2 and the Marlins 1. Jose Reyes will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And you know, guys, it's the middle of the summer now, and he's putting together a great season. I just love the way he's been swinging it all year.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Christian Yelich in this one. Very athletic, a wiry type of guy that gets very good jumps, has a good arm as well. We'll see if he makes an impact defensively in this one.
Dustin Garneau will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
In now, Miguel Gonzalez. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the 2nd inning.
DJ LeMahieu stands in. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Marcell Ozuna will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, Gerardo Parra is one of the best defensive outfielders in the game. He's got a gold glove in his possession, and for good reason. He's got one of the best arms in all of baseball, and he's very versatile. He can play any one of the 3 outfield positions without there being any type of letdown. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Martin Prado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Prado is retired. 2 down now.
Batting 7.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Adeiny Echeverria set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
2-0.
And with his stuff, guys will chase the slider. They'll chase the curveball, but they're not going to chase that fastball. He's got to put that thing a little closer to the zone.
3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Two out with the man at first. That one's in there. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the count will be full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Charlie Blackmon is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Charlie Blackmon.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton moves over. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Carlos Gonzalez will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits.
Yeah, and there he is in that 4th spot in the National League. When you're having that kind of success at the plate, it just builds confidence. Another nice game for him here as well.
From the stretch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, a double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Marlins 1. Tom Kohler digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Tom Kohler.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. But he's got other plans. As he gets pretty good wood on this one, he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side hit hard. Gloved by LeMahieu and reined in, one away.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just one away.
In is Christian Yelich as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
One out and a runner on third. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, not a bad start to the ball game for him offensively. Drives in another run there. Now he has both of their RBIs here in the early going.
Giancarlo Stanton steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Grounded to first. Right to him. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2. Ben Paulson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman number 10, Ben Paulson.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Swing and a looper to left. Echeverria ranging into the outfield. One away.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Shortstop.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Ozuna is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Marcell Ozuna is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, number 13.
In there for strike 1. The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Third baseman, number 14.
And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Into the box now, Martin Prado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Nope. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. JT Realmuto is on deck. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, he's given up the 2 runs in this ball game, but he has punched out 5 already as we take a look back through all 5 of those strikeouts. No question, he's definitely starting to settle down and getting into the flow of this game.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Dustin Garneau will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
The pitcher, Miguel Gonzalez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. You know, if you'd given me a nickel here, I'd have thought he was bunting that time.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise, too. I don't know why you'd want him swinging the bat.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Stanton, 2 down.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Yelich has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Adeiny Echeverria comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Stepping in now, Tom Kohler. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he struck him out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
D. Gordon strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, he could flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Christian Yelich will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Carlos Gonzalez will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. I mean, he's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Nolan Arenado comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. On the ground to short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Ben Paulson will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And we are tied 2-2. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins.
And, you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Justin Bohr stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Parra looking up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parra shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Coming to the plate now, J.T. Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. And the Fish have taken a 4-2 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. leading off the inning, Gerardo Parra. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Lined hard toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Jose Reyes will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Dustin Garno will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Throw over to first. Runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Ball 2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Ready with the 3-0. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. So that puts runners on first and second now. But as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Morris will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael McHenry is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Michael McHenry.
Gregor Blanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Gregor Blanco.
Ball one.
And here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
All even now, 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
When you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning, the further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 4 and the Rockies 3. David Hale will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
David Hale.
Adeiny Echeverria will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Michael McHenry will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Slow bouncer to the right side. Paulson is up with it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just one out.
D. Gordon strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. In the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
And that could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going. Anytime you can get your bullpen an extra run to work with, they'll thank you for it. And this pushes the lead up to 2 now.
In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Gonzalez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Rockies 3. Mike Dunn will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He didn't even want to swing at this pitch. You see him try to hold up, but winds up working out for him.
Nolan Arenado gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. It's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a peck of trouble now.
Ben Paulson will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out number 1. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. So a big moment here, and standing in, Gerardo Parra, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That slider is just devastating against left-handed hitters. I mean, he wasn't even close to that one.
Hit hard up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Marlins 5 and the Rockies 3. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Hit hard to the right side. LeMahieu's got it, and taken in out there for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Justin Ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. One and one. And that misses. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
And he'll step off and try again. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Gloved by Arenado. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains 5-3. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 44, A.J. Ramos. Now playing left field and batting in the 7th spot.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jose Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Dustin Garneau will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Too high. Ball 3.
It looked like he tried to elevate the fastball in that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
To third. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The pitcher, number 61, David Hale.
Andres Blanco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Blanco.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, these guys just don't want to go quietly. They were down to their last strike, but now all of a sudden that tying run's coming to the plate, and things are going to get a heck of a lot more interesting now.
DJ LeMahieu stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Flares this one over toward first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Another job well done out of the back end of that bullpen, and he's going to get credit for save number 25 by finishing this one off.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was the triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 5-3. Good night from Miami.